I'm in a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry.
To the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Despite his recent announcement of retirement from the sport, Gervonta Davis is not being taken seriously by everyone. Within hours of the announcement, Floyd Mayweather was unable to refrain from disparaging his former protégé, the unbeaten. Boxing veteran made it apparent that he is not buying into the retirement idea by throwing a number of subtle punches and caustic remarks that seem to belittle Davis. Mayweather's response has fans wondering if Davis is actually going away.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
So I'm sure by now many people have heard about the news that was broken by Rick Glazier, who stated that 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, has officially announced his retirement, right? He told the people around him that he is retiring from the sport of boxing. He is no longer going to compete in the sport of boxing due to his frustration with the way and the direction the sport of boxing is going in.
Or just making headlines as tensions between the two remain high after their breakup. Along with the original revelation, Davis later acknowledged in a podcast with rapper Lil Yachty that he plans to retire from boxing by the end of 2025, claiming a desire to put his family, his studies, and his own development first. At the beginning of his bout with Lamont Roach, the WBA lightweight champion dropped this bombshell: after next year, I'm out of it, it's finished. I'm tired. Later on, he explained that he saw this as more of a break than a full retirement, indicating that
Come to the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But why, bro? I just feel like you know it's too early. I feel like you fucking with us at this point. Like at this point, it's like you joking. Is it to sell a fight? Like, be real.
No, I mean, I ain't say I'm like retiring like after this fight, but for sure, like after this year, I'm retiring. After next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
he is still debating whether to give up entirely. On February 22, 2013, Davis made his professional boxing debut at the DC Armory in Washington, D.C. Davis took no time in proclaiming his arrival on the scene, facing Desi Williams. He proved right away that a new force had entered boxing as he destroyed Williams with a spectacular first-round knockout. It wasn't only a victory in his debut. It signaled the start of an incredible career typified by strength, accuracy, and an unwavering quest for sporting glory.
Of course. Make sure you bend your knee down. Anybody get the number of that bus? Of course. Of course. I had to cut one too. I had to cut one too. Daddy said, I gave you. Do it again. Oh, give me the hand. I'm catching your hand. Good. Catch it together. Good. Make sure you catch it with your hand, man. I don't trust your hand, man.
You want to do it? Want to do it? 21st minute. You fighting that?
I don't think so.
After mentoring Davis in 2015, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. played a pivotal role in Davis's ascent. Mayweather provided advice on much more than just boxing technique. He was like a big brother to Davis. Mayweather once bought a $60,000 Jeep and gave it to Davis as a token of his faith in Tank's ability and potential for success, demonstrating their close relationship.
Gervonta Davis is a boxing sensation. He has a lot of knockouts, 11-0, 10 knockouts. But here's the thing, Floyd Mayweather has taken him under his wing and he bought him a brand new car. Floyd doesn't buy cars for a lot of people. Tell me about that. Tell me about the car that he bought, and how did you respond when he said, we're going to get you a car today?
As he didn't tell me at first, his mom had a crash on her car.
Okay.
So he went to the dealership and went to go get her joint fixed. So I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, "I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready." So I was out eating, so I was like, "Okay, I'm ready now." So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore. Yeah. I've watched the news.
Yeah.
They had a relationship that went beyond contracts. It was founded on respect for one another and mentoring. In addition to teaching him outstanding boxing techniques, Davis frequently credited Floyd with giving him the self-assurance and self-control that made him a champion ready for enduring greatness.
Baltimore, you need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore. Yeah. I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother. So he like a father figure and stuff like that. He took me in, and he been treating me good since I knew him. He been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing. He showed me like the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him and I love him forever for that.
We all see the news, and many times people say negative stuff about Floyd. From your experience with him, from the fact that he bought you a car, which he didn't have to, because there are a lot of fighters here, and he doesn't buy them cars. What does that say about him?
Just not only that him giving me stuff, because all that stuff did get taken away. It's just the knowledge that he give me, like when we one-on-one, when we running and stuff like that, that he showed me, and he not only showed me but teach me and stuff like that. So I'm forever grateful for that.
Give me a tour of the Jeep really quick. What do we got?
Unlock this real quick. This the newest Jeep that just came out, Rubicon.
Tensions arose between the two despite their early triumphs. Davis complained about what he saw as Mayweather's tactics to restrict his opportunities and exert control over his career. Davis left Mayweather Promotions in 2022 in order to pursue more independence and collaborate with advisor Al Heyman. A number of public disputes resulted from the divide. Davis claimed that Mayweather had harmed him by preventing him from using his gym for training. Davis wrote in a since-deleted tweet, "What? Floyd told me that I was no longer allowed to utilize his gym."
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. furniture for you. He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he's basically said, I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time.
Thus, Davis cemented his status as one of boxing's most captivating talents in 2024. His performance against Frank Martin at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn on June 15th was particularly noteworthy. Following a difficult opening, Davis used his trademark left uppercut and straight left punch to knock Martin out in the 8th round, leaving him unable to continue. He has now knocked out 28 opponents in 30 fights, solidifying his reputation as a powerful lightweight fighter.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Boxing Locker with me, Matt Goddard, and this is my breakdown of Gervonta "Tank" Davis, who is arguably the best puncher in boxing and without question one of the top 10 pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. Your position for him within those 10 is up for debate, but we're not going to talk about that today. Today, I'm going to give you a brief background of Gervonta's boxing record and his kind of bio, and then I'm going to go into the breakdown of what makes him such a fantastic fighter. Okay, so first and foremost, Tank is now 30-0 with 28 knockouts. It's like a 93% knockout ratio, which is crazy. I believe it's the highest knockout percentage of any current world champion, I believe. I would imagine Inoue is close to that, but pretty impressive. Anyway, he's 29 years old. He's a southpaw. He's 5'5"-ish, 5'5.5" maybe.
What are your thoughts on Tank's decision to stop boxing? Please leave a remark below.